All right, so the 1 hour pattern, the triple bottom potential, probably broken, right? If it recovers this hour, this candle in the next 11 minutes, maybe you got an outside shot of, breaking out to the upside, but becoming less and less likely. And also for those kind of triple bottoms, you really want to hold a pretty well defined range. So this is the only reason we're really invalid. If this one would have gone a little bit lower, say instead of closing at 30,164 like it did, if we would have ended up closing down here a little bit more, then I could have a little bit more of a stretch. But you don't want them mismatching this much, especially from this one to this one. It doesn't mean we have to go down further. It just means the likelihood of this 1 hour triple bottom and spring and back to 31K plus in the next day or so is probably unlikely to play out at this point. So now what do we do? Well, hopefully this support, we're still in kind of support range here. So I'd love for this to kind of be a one and done and kind of recapture this and then kind of work our way back up, or at least consolidate kind of right back to the 30K level. Get back in more of this zone rather than starting to create a newer low hangout, right? Because then this previous support would likely flip to resistance. So I'd like to recapture this sooner than later for the bulls. Let's see how our indicators are looking. Pretty low here, right on the 1 hour. Let's zoom out to the 4 hour. Yeah, so there's some things I like, right, on the 4 hour and the daily. I think I put on here, right, where we've tagged, right, the EMA 200 on the 4 hour, right. We put the Bollinger Bands on, right. This is when you start to get confluence of potential local bottoms, or the potential local lows, right. We've hit these prices many times, right, over the past multiple days, going back to June right through July. We've hit these prices before, so nothing obscure. But what I like is that we hit this and almost immediately bounced. At the same time, the Bollinger Bands. Anytime you can hit a major moving average and also be at the bottom or top of a Bollinger Band, right? If you have both of those, that's pretty good confluence that would likely hold at least the first time. So we've only hit it once. Do we have to hit it more? No. But if we want this to act as a spring and kind of get us out of here, we've got to do it within the next 4 hour candle. So as of what 8 p.m. tonight, right? This one closes soon, 8 minutes. So as of 8 p.m. tonight, 4 hours from now, we would like to see a green candle. Either if maybe it gets like a tweezer bottom here, right? You can do that just like the tops. You can get that at the bottom. So if we come down again, maybe we hit 29.6. Maybe the other one starts here and just goes up, right? That's fine too. But what we would look for is kind of a recapture of that zone that we looked at on the hourly. So the next 4 hour candle, to me, more confident that this is a spring and getting us back out of here for the next couple of days, or permanently, would be a close on the next candle. So 4 hours back above 30K, back above like 30, even 30K1, 30K1. I don't know if that's a real sentence, but 30K1. All right, right in there. That's what we're looking at on the next 4 hour candle. So let's see if the daily's shaping up any different. So we haven't moved down. There's our zone. Look at the tag off the EMA 34 even, right? So a lot of these things starting to give me a little confidence that maybe we could bounce here. The EMA 34, again, lower Bollinger Band. So good there, and nothing obscure, right? We haven't lost where we've been before. We want to watch this daily close though, right? Because our lowest daily close right here at 29,886, right? I think that's the low close. This one closed at 29,999, so very close here. 29,886, right? So closing prices, that's where we'd want to close above today. Otherwise, the odds would go up of more downside or sideways consolidation. So important close again to kind of maintain this upper structure on the daily chart. All right, so that's what to watch for there. Anything shaping up anywhere else? Let's just take a look real quick. 3-day. Obviously, we'd like to close this candle. Also closes today above the EMA 8, right? You don't want to be closing below moving averages on the higher time frames. So EMA 8 is 29,937 and changing a little bit. So watch for a close above that today as well. And 4 hours is when we close, right? So The 4 hour candle, we want to look for that over the between now and the daily close, right? The next daily close, 4 hours also as well. So the 4 hour candle, the daily candle, and the 3 day candle all close in 4 hours. So important levels to watch on there. We'll do a checkup on that. So note that in 4 hours if you're still awake, depending on where you're watching from. If we move down lower, right? So if we break this low, where we win? We win 29,668 today, right? A couple hours ago. If we move lower than that low, no guarantees, then there's my buy order right there, right? I would, if you're looking to come back in, right, that's a pretty good place to start. Not only is it the EMA 8 on the weekly, it's also, previous kind of a bounce to the candle close right there, right? So anytime you can have like a support and resistance kind of flip, maybe we tap there, today, tomorrow, whatever, and, then maybe we work our way back up. What do I like also shaping up is look at this guy, right? The weekly price action shaping up like a bull flag here, right? A mini bull flag, a mini version of this guy, right? You're seeing this, right? So we'll see how it shapes up, right? Here's bull flag here, play out, and then maybe we're getting like a mini me version here, and then we can, play out here, right? So we'll see how that goes, right? Keep an eye on that. Still 6.5 days till we kind of get that weekly close, but I like where I'm going, at least for now, right? If we come down more, could just be a silver lining and more of a kind of a bullish flag setting up here. So kind of a updated summary here as of 4 p.m. A lot to watch for in the next 4 hours, and I'll see you on the next one.